So what's up guys, IvanLarkinsx here. So pretty much I'm gonna be breaking down how I took this trade and what did I look for before I took this entry here. So let's begin. Looking here, you can see if we switch to the 1 hour time frame, I have two current pairs on gold. Okay, one is for swing trading and also another one is for just scalping. So I expect price to go back above there, okay, to sweep this high before we decide to sell off massively. So that's what I expect. Because we have a huge key level above there, that is hyperability, right? I've already shared this same setup with my Telegram group. So yeah, better make sure you check that out. It's $8 a month. You can check that out. IvanLarkinsx. So right here, let's switch back to our gold chart. So looking at our gold chart here, this is a 1 hour time frame. If we move this chart back a little bit, let's go to the 3 hour time frame because the SBR was on a 3 hour time frame here. You can see that okay, we had the resistance. This was a resistance, right? This was our key level, right? So before price tapped into this key level, we didn't have to touch the market, right? This resistance. I don't know why my freaking thing is doing this. Okay, I don't know why it's doing this, but then this was our resistance, right? This was our key level. So even though we have liquidity above here, this is the key level I'm expecting on the 1 hour to react from, right? That's the key level that I'm expecting gold to react from, and then we sell massively. That will be a swing trade for me. So let's see here. So you can see here, price was buying off. Price was buying. So this right here was an inducement, right? This was an inducement. And then what do we see? Let's go to a 1 hour time frame because that's where I started off taking a buy position, a sell position, I mean, right? So here we can see that okay, price gave you an inducement, and then what do we see? Why is my chart doing this, man? I don't like this. Okay, we can see that okay, price engineered liquidity. This is visible liquidity. This is visible liquidity. And then let's go to a 15-minute. 15-minute here. 15-minute. Price gave you this liquidity here, right? This was also in line with the BOS. Okay, this is a BMS because below here we got a sweep below here before that BMS above, right? Before that break of market structure. And then what do we see? After price tapping into our key level, what I did was just go to a 5-minute time frame. 5-minute time frame. The 5-minute time frame, you can see that after price tapping here, taking this high out, what we did, we sold off massively, right? We sold off really massively, giving you this break of structure, this market structure shift here. And then this right here was my breakout, right? So always after price giving you a breakout, we always wait for for either price tapping back into the apex or the QML. So most likely all the time, if the QML doesn't have liquidity, I don't take this as my entry point. Okay, I go for the apex, right? I go for the apex. So the first time price tapping into this QML, I didn't take this as my entry, so I took this as my liquidity. I never entered the first time price tapping into that, right? So what do we get here? We can see that price, after price tapping this high, after price tapping into our QML, price came down here and gave you a sweep, right? It gave you a sweep. And then what do we see above here? After price coming here, we never got a close, right? We never got a close. And then we got price taking this low here, right? We got a break here below, right? That was a close on a lower time frame, you can see, right? On line chart, that was a close. So what was I looking for? I waited for price to come back at the apex such that I can execute my trade. That's what I did. After the sweep, so this became my liquidity. And also when we go to a lower time frame, this is a 3 minute. This is exactly where I took my sell here. You can see that we had our apex here, right? And it was protected by this liquidity here. So I took my entry here, and then target was just below here, right? Because this was the nearest sell side liquidity, right? And also there is no FVGs in between here, so this was just an easy entry. Accumulation here, we sell off to this key point below, right? So that's how I took this entry. It's simple. Okay, it's simple, but I see gold going back above because this wasn't my main key sell point. My sell point is just above here, right, where we're gonna get that huge sell to the sell side. So and also what I was looking for here, what did I look for? Line chart. You can see a line chart, we had this trend line, so I looked at this trend line here, right? This was my entry sell here, right? First tap here, second tap, third tap, fourth tap, right? So we expect price to respect to this, and then that's why I took a sell there. I think that's about it. If we want more confirmation, you can see the 1 minute. 1 minute here, you can see this key level was aligning perfectly with the NOC level. And also we had a candle with no above wick, so that's why I never chose this as my entry here, because of this candle wick, this candle that didn't have a top wick, and I take this as my liquidity, right? So this QML wasn't gonna make any sense if I sold here, right? If I did sell here, because of this candle above that didn't have liquidity. So that's how I took my entry there at the OC level. 1 minute OC, 3 minute classic A, 5 minute classic A2. So that's how I took this entry, all. Take care. I'm out. Peace.